Leo, welcome to your general overview, energy that is good for the next several weeks. I hope that you are well, and I hope that you are fabulous. We're going to start off with the Moonology, of course. Show me what's going on, please, for that Leo energy. Show me, Leo. Show me, Leo. What's going on, please, for that Leo energy? Show me, Leo. Oh, yes. Hey, step out of your comfort zone. I don't remember who else got this. I apologize. But step out of your comfort zone. Always one of my favorites. Yes, yes, yes. North Node. So your North Node, if you're not familiar with this, first of all, you will need a thorough birth chart done. You can get those done online for free. Good, thorough ones if you want to know what your North Node is. So stepping out of your comfort zone means it's best if you pull from those characteristics that are associated with your North Node. So for instance, the only Leo, and I mean the only Leo I have in my chart is my, ta-da, North Node. Which means I should not default to those thoughts or behaviors or expressions that are associated with my South Node because I know they don't work for me. So my South Node is Aquarius. Now, there's nothing wrong with Aquarian energy, none whatsoever. It's just those are the behaviors and thoughts and things that I default to when I'm confronted with change or challenges, right? Which means I have a tendency to overthink things. I know this doesn't work for me. I'm well practiced at it, you know? So when it is time for changes or to incorporate change, no matter how small or how large, whatever challenge it is that awaits us, we need to step into that North Node energy and not use our default South Node, you understand? So when it's time for those things that are inevitable in life, we need to adopt more of our North Node. So for me, Leo, initiative, change, leadership, direction, fire, ambition. I got this instead of overthinking things and talking myself out of stuff, downplaying things, ignoring things, which I never do. It's just I have a tendency to overthink stuff. So meeting something head on with that Leo energy, right? So whatever your North Node is, when you find something difficult, puzzling, challenging, confusing, look into those characteristics and traits that would best serve you. Okay? What is going on, please, for that Leo energy? What's up? What's going on? Show me, show me, show me, Leo. And I could do more with that, honey, you know? That Leo energy, sometimes you just gotta act first and think second, you know? Like I often tell people, you don't know until you try. So, it doesn't always suit us to sit there and think and think and think. What's going on, please? Show me that Leo energy. What's going on for Leo? Once more, we are using the Dream and Moons Tarot deck. We love it. What's going on, please, for Leo? I do believe this is my new favorite baseline. It is. Show me. Leo, I'm going to do one more. Show me, Leo, please. The Empress, I was told to look down. Combination Taurus Libra does not have to be, but the Empress energy, which is always a beautiful thing. Productive, lovely, maternal, protective, loving, encouraging, supportive, creative, all those lovely things. What's going on, please? Eight of Cups. You just kicking it off, ain't you? Eight of Cups, Two of Wands. I was like, yeah, I know. Five of Pentacles, baby. Look, okay, sorry. I am sorry. First of all, straight away, we got breakage here and emotional disconnectivity. It's looking like something or someone got left behind, and it does not have to be a person. It could also be a situation that you are breaking from. It starts with our emotions first. Typically, this is true. You are also included in that. Fire signs being what they are, absolutely. You're not too far apart from water in that respect. Often our feelings exit first, and then our reality kind of catches up with us later. We'll see what's going on. The High Priestess, good. King of Wands, bless you, baby. And the Six of Crystals, you moving on. Not only are you moving on, you have a positive disposition. I like this. That means this was correct for you. Balls out. Good job, honey. Good job. Will I see resistance? Mm-hmm. Will I see conflicting natures and thoughts and feelings? Oh, yeah. Overall, does your energy suggest that this was for the best? Future lovers. Okay, Eight of Swords. We got some confusion here, but still Ten of Pentacles. Beautiful. I'll take it. We'll take that. That's fine. We can handle a little bit Eight of Swords. The point is that you continue to move in the direction that is correct for you. That's what I want for you. Honey, you know, famously, this is why I'm not terribly popular with the Leo collective. You can, which I love all my collectives. I'm protective of all of you. And I know some of you get hit harder than others, and I hate that, and I'm so sorry, but I promise you, I promise you, Leo, honey, when I see the good shit, I'm going to tell you. Okay, real tarot reflects real life. And also, too, in that realness is the positivity and love. All right? We have to choose it. And I do believe I'm looking at a Leo who is choosing to be their own agent of change. Because this is all positive. You're opening, while it is not easy, it is rather harsh. You seem to know it's best for you. And so long as that's true, as long as you are acting in accordance to your energy and not against it, then we have cohesiveness as opposed to splintering or fragmentation. So again, I am rejoicing for you already, because I know you can get some heavy ones. Trust me, I don't like it. You and Cancer can go neck for neck. Energy for energy on the stuff that's difficult, over the top, emotions here, emotions there, this is going on, yes I do, no I don't, yes I do. And let me tell you, I am just as sympathetic for the Cancer collective, and I would love to see something like this too. So you might have some strong Cancer in your chart. That's the reason I brought that up. Anyway, your overview is 4 crystals. You've taken some time out. You have taken some time out to understand you. 4 Swords is quiet. It is reflective. It is our downtime. It's our quiet time. It's our peaceful time. A little bit of healing. I want bigger indication of healing to indicate healing. For now, this is a timeout. Quiet thoughts. I need to be alone with myself. Energy. 4 Swords. Okay. We're doing some reflection. We're doing some introspection. Okay. No doubt. So, I'm seeing you taking charge. Okay. You're doing something that's right for you. And whatever that is, I agree with it. Again, so long as your energy's like this, instead of... then I agree with you. You're not going to get any argument from me, honey. No, no, no. No, no, no. And absolutely not. You have to do what's right for you. Absolutely. So I don't know what you... it doesn't have to be a person. Again, it could be situation, circumstance, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Okay? All right. If you've chalked it up as no good, no bueno, there you are. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not arguing with that. Why would I want to? No. Cheers to you. Good job. Let's go. Like I said, we're going to see the stuff. We're going to see the stuff. But honey, I see you taking charge of said stuff, whatever that is. 4 Swords. Some of that 4 Swords, please, is the overall. Show me that 4 Swords, please. Good job. Good on you. I love this. I love that your intuition is next to you. Literally, King of Wands, that is your card. 6 Swords, you're moving on. You know it feels correct, and the more you identify that as being correct for you, the stronger your inclination for that 6 of Swords is going to be, which is a peaceful transition. Okay? You know, it may not be the easiest thing, but you're also like, I have concluded I need to get in my boat and move forward. It feels right. And then you have something here in the future that represents strong connectivity. That is the Lovers. Okay. 8 of Swords. Some confusion around that. Okay, fine. 10 of Pentacles. Yet it still stands. Okay. So, a strong connection and stability. We'll take that. A little confusion. Ain't nothing. Strength. There you are. So, when you're in your repose, there, you, Leo being Leo, there's something in you that feels your most natural self when you actually get your quiet time. Who else do I see that for all the time? Their quiet time is so essential to them. I don't remember. But when you are in that zone, 4 Swords, this is me, no one's interfering with me, it's just me, myself, and I, you know? I feel me. I feel my own energy. I feel my strength. I feel my ability. I feel my capability. I am strong. I feel that in my energy, right? You got the Chariot in you. Woo! Oh. And you're like, my heart is strong. My love is strong. I have beautiful, freaking strong energy in me that is huge. And it's love-oriented. It's driven. And when you get quiet, you feel it. You feel the pull of you. Of your own love energy wanting to extend itself outward. I wonder where your Chariot goes. To something you really want. It's like, why contemplate when we can just pull the card? There you go. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You just pulled 3 majors. You just pulled 3 majors in your most intimate mind. Your most quiet, calm self. You know what you want. You want love, baby. You want love and you want to be loved. And is there anything more simple and beautiful than that? No, there isn't. So I'm happy to see, because of course, the Star is one of the stronger healing cards. I will often default to Temperance as well as the Hermit. We know these. The Star is also our desires. And it's much more personal to us, the Sun. Okay, let's take that as a reflection. I'm sorry if you heard me say it. I gotta repeat myself because there's a lot of new folks all the time, honey. So I gotta repeat. So the Sun is beautiful. They say it's the happiest card in the deck, and I don't dispute that. But I will also lend this: I will take a star over the Sun any day. Everyone has the potential to be happy, so long as they do what's right for them. You can be happy. You can live under the sun. But the Star is much more personal. It's not as easy to obtain. You can't just walk outside your door like you can with the Sun. You have to go out of your way to find the Star and keep your eye on it as the constellation shifts. It requires more work. It requires really allowing yourself to strongly follow those drives that are innate to you. Really gravitate towards them, really lean into them, trust them. It is hard to navigate by this, but it's ever so much more rewarding when you do. And you want to navigate by your Star. I see it. It's right here. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with this Leo. I'm not arguing with that Leo. Honey, I value my time. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing. I told you my Sun's strong Cancer in your chart. There's a reason I brought them up. We also have Aquarian energy. Oh, you got some strong fixed sign and big lovey energy in you. Oh, you a squishy Leo. No, it's good to see that. I love this. So, this is gorgeous. It's under the realm of hypothetical for now. Back here, though, we got some stuff to deal with. Okay, Queen of Cups is underlying. This is beautiful, fantastic energy. There's something in here that really speaks to you in terms of desire, love, warmth, strength, validity. Virgo. Why am I saying Virgo? It's Virgo. Well, it's definitely not stagnant, I'll tell you that. That's beautiful. That really is beautiful, and I want this for you. This is what you want, so I want it for you, okay? But it looks like you got some work to do. 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, yeah? All right, looks like I'm seeing a conscious decision here on your part in acknowledging your emotional disinterest, dissociation, deprivation from something or someone. You recognizing it, breaking from it. Okay, I know it's easier said than done, but it's looking like on this Leo's mind, it's a done decision. Show me this, or it will be soon. Ultimately, all tarot is timeless. You'll resonate with this when you're meant to resonate with it, if it's all. It could be 2 years ago, and you understand this perfectly, or it could be 2 years from now. I don't know. But if it resonates with you, you will in time. In some way. Some of this 8 of Cups, please, for Leo. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so there's a commitment here that's literally changing Wheel of Fortune. So we have some sort of 10 of Pentacles here, some sort of foundational energy, something that represents solidity in the real world. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles is far-reaching energy. It has multiple consequences tied to it. In other words, it's complex, real-world energy. This is family, this is friends, this is community, this is career. Anything that the roots of your particular tree touches. That's why it's extensive. Things have changed. It's being subject to change, I believe, now. Not so much in the recent past. That's at least what it's looking like to me, but ultimately you would know. Like I said, tarot ultimately is timeless. That's why I recommend a private reading. No, I do not provide them at this time, but thank you for asking. Okay. So we have, for some time, and it might have been a very slow Wheel of Fortune turning. Slow. We've been kind of emotionally disengaged from our 10 of Pentacles for a long time. And whatever that foundation is to you, giving to it, feeling pleasure in it, feeling comfortable in it, feeling at home in it. It has been absent for a while. This didn't happen overnight. here you are, I believe, with the Two of Wands acknowledging it. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Eight of Wands, communication, justice, sense of balance and fairness. Five of Wands, how it's been oppositional. Yeah, so you're communicating outwards from exactly these concepts. You're communicating it outside of you. So in other words, it's not like a trapped secret that you're keeping inside of you. I gotta deny this. I don't know what to do with it. I can't deal with this right now. On the contrary, it's actually coming out into the real world. Okay, so it's becoming more solid to you, or at least it will relatively soon. Libra energy does not have to be. But in terms of you communicating outward, the struggle has been there. There's this idea of I want the balance, but I'm not getting the balance. I have tried to balance this. I cannot balance this. And you seem to be discussing this with somebody. So whom this is to you, I don't know. This could be your intimate circle, family, friends, I don't know. I just see that you're getting the energy out of you by talking about it. Okay, and how it has been a struggle, it has been a fight. You've done your level best to keep things fair, square, tidy, reciprocal, balanced. But it doesn't feel that way, and it's like an ever-growing frustration for you. And you're talking about it fairly, and I don't know who with who, okay? But just so long as you're getting this out of you, that's going to be helpful, okay? So continue to do that, all right? And it really helps bring point home what you've been experiencing in terms of your emotional disconnectivity from their Ten of Pentacles, whatever that is to you, however that looks. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, it's the breakage. All right. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Oh, honey, I'm hungry. Oh, but when am I not? Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Page of Wands. Four of Pentacles, holding back, Queen of Wands. As you continue to really open up to this idea of breaking from it, communicating, extending outwards what you know to be true, what it is you have been experiencing, little by little, you're kind of painfully, not painfully, but slowly, let's put it that way, slowly pry up the lid, okay, from something that feels like you've kept tight for a while. Right? Not too many people were privy to what you're experiencing because you had to catch up to it first, right? Like I said, fire, water, we experience it first on the emotional level and then it kind of catches up to us consciously later. And then it starts to reflect in our reality if we allow it. And it does believe, it looks like you're allowing it. Not without some holding on behavior patterns. Four of Pentacles. There has been parts of you that has been very resistant, trying to hold on to this. This is not the easiest thing. The break is here, and that's one of the things you're trying to let go of, is the resistance to the break. Okay? I can see where your hand has been stayed, or rather your energy has been stayed, but also trying to move itself forward. Because there's some things in your energy that you just understand aren't acceptable to you anymore. I don't know what this situation was like for you, what this person was like to you. I just see that you did your best to resolve it, to work with it, to understand it, why you've been resisting breaking, but also understanding simultaneously that it feels correct. And as you continue to do this, as you continue to pry up that lid, and it's kind of an airtight lid. It's a little tight. You actually, your energy starts to become a little more resplendent, a little more natural. Queen of Wands. Okay. So here's that Five of Pentacles. We've had two of our frustrating fives here. Okay, we got the Five of Wands. Got the Five of Pentacles, so I don't see you being in denial about this. I don't. I see you doing, well, rather making stronger inroads to accepting this as your reality, as opposed to, again, just squashing it. Get away from me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to think about it. Moon. This is too difficult to think about. Nine of Wands. I don't want to deal with that. Seven of Wands. I'm just confused. Two of Pentacles. No, we're not doing that. You're doing your best to understand it, like I said. So again, good job. But it's taken us a while to open up to this. And it's kind of like in this understanding of prying up that lid, we understand what we've been holding on to, why, looking at it. and feeling better when we come to terms with it in a realistic way. Your energy becomes better, not worse. Okay? So again, I'm not saying the denial elements. I think you've done a good job understanding what needs to be understood. I'm not saying it was easy, and I'm not saying it was overnight. It took work. It took work. Okay? It took work to get to this conclusion. I don't know what it is. It doesn't have to be a person, honey. It does not have to be a person, but given the direction of your energy flow, and that love and claiming of love energy seems to be the imperative point here. So that's what we're talking about today. The lack of it for this world that we created, possibly with someone. I don't really think it's situational, honey, but I do believe your situation is tied up to someone, yes. The High Priestess, let's keep cracking. Show me that High Priestess, please. Show me that High Priestess, please. Yes. King of Cups, FYI, for some of you. You might have some very strong water in your chart, as we said. There's also some Scorpio here. Show me that High Priestess, please. Six of Swords, you're into, dude, boom, boom, boom. Consistent energy, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. The difference between energy cohesion and fragmentation is right here. So your intuition is kicking off on your midline. I gotta move forward. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I gotta move on. I've been feeling this. 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 I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta go. I gotta get my boat. I gotta get my boat. I feel it. I feel it. I gotta go. I gotta move on. I've gotta move on. I have calmer waters. I hate to say something like I've got love inside me, but that's what energy's telling me. I got love inside me. I got love inside me. I gotta go. I've got to go. Like your energy's, I've been resting on it. I feel it. I feel the strength of it. It keeps me up at night. It invades my thoughts. I gotta go. There's somewhere else I got to be, right? And it's the breakage. Again, we got to move on from it. I'm not going to keep humoring it. It's just repeating at this point. Okay. So this is consistent. Like I said, for some of you, this hasn't even happened yet because the succinctness is par for course. So I got to move on. I'm breaking from this. I got to move on. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Again, doesn't have to be a person. So cross watchers, don't be offended if you can help it. Take what resonates, leave it does not, reverse energies as it applies, etc. Okay. The King of Wands. Dead center reading. You. Show me. Show me King of Wands, please. Show me the King of Wands. Show me the King of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, baby. You got a goal in mind. You're literally going towards it. Your goal's pretty evident at this point. It's like you're not taking any excuses from yourself about the situation. You're not accepting the excuses of whatever it is you're leaving behind. You've done that. You've worked through it. You've gone through the consultations. You've gone through the energetic exchanges of learning what it is that you needed to learn, holding on versus holding back and going forward. You've done all that. Your energy is telling me I'm not going around. I got things to do. You know what it reminds me of? It's like, oh, okay, I'm not playing around anymore. It kind of comes across that way. I don't know if you're familiar with the song New Rose. I apologize, I don't remember the name of the band, and I typically don't remember things like that, ever. I don't, names and dates are not my forte. But there's a song that I like a lot, and it's called New Rose. I'm familiar with the Guns N' Roses version of it, which is pretty good. And it's basically like, there's a guy who's like, I got a new rose, I can't mess around. I got a new rose in town. Like, he's like, okay, I'm done playing around, messing around. I got a goal. That's my goal right there. And that's kind of what your energy's like. I've got a new lease on life. I can't be messing around. I got a new rose in town. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. And for you, it's kind of wrapped up into this Ace of Pentacles. It's real. It's here. It's viable. And you are taking massive strides. So Again, bravo to you. The difference between knowing what's right for you and what is not right for you. Making changes, opening up to changes, it's all here. Talk about stepping out your comfort zone, honey. Whatever your north node is, honey, run with it. And run with it. Okay, whatever that is, run with it. It's beautiful. Dude, Leo, honey, I am so proud of you. Look at this. No lingering. None of that false pain and butt hurt pride energy. And I say that as someone who is a fixed sign. So again, don't take offense to that. I'm a triple Scorpio. You think I don't know what it's like to have over the top pride? And the insistence, I can fix it, I can fix it, I can fix it, I can fix it. Sometimes we can't. And here's the thing, honey. I don't think you want to. You've been there. You've done that. I don't know who you're talking to, but it really helped balance you out. It really, I don't know who you're talking to or who you're learning from. I see the exchange of information back here. This is you literally opening up about the reality of the situation. So here's some reality right here. And the struggle it has been to maintain that particular reality because it doesn't feel correct. It doesn't feel balanced. It doesn't feel fair. And you've been talking about that with somebody. Okay? And you're realizing 2 + 2 is equaling 4. Sometimes it used to equal 3. And sometimes it was 5. But now we're understanding that 2 + 2 = 4. It's like the reason it's been so hard is because it has been. Why? Your feelings for this have tapped out. KO'd. They're absent. It's one of the things that's changed. So I don't mean to go on and on about it. I just wish you could see the kind of gloriousness of this through my eyes in terms of the, excuse me, this wasn't radical. Let's not use that word. I don't believe it was radical acceptance, but it was reasonable, rational acceptance of something that you came to terms with. Okay? You came to terms with it, and now you're like, I can't stop to mess around. I got a brand new rose in town. And look at your energy go. Boom. That's delicious, honey. Look at that. That's King of Wands. That's you. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. You're taking action towards something very realistic. Your intuition continues to be on point about exiting whatever that 5 of Pentacles, not once, but twice. Again, consistency. And you trying to meet it consistently. We had that 6 of Swords twice here as well. So, and speaking of which, let's jump on over there. Show me that 6 of Swords again. I want to see your transition line. Your dead center reading is beautiful. Love it. I love it. Man, you're moving in on that with some speed, honey. That love station wagon you driving is packing. Oh, a station wagon. Yeah, I'm just saying. Saying you drive a station wagon. And even if you did, so what? Who cares? It's a station wagon. Does it drive? Does it work? Does it get you from point A to point B? Then that's all that matters, honey. I could care less about the kind of car you drive. I don't care. Does it serve you? There you go. Okay. That's it. Honey, I love my car. It's a Kia Soul. I love that thing. Little extra overhead room because I'm 5'9" and I like the extra space, but no ass in the back. I love that. I love it. It's my favorite car to date. I've owned some. Let me tell you, it's actually my favorite car. I love it. But I'm Scorpio. I'm attached to everything that's mine. So, okay. Oh, did I tell you, honey? I saw a purple Dodge Charger the other day. I had never seen one before, and I went, well, that could be Sassy's next vehicle right there. Oh, that got my attention, and I normally don't notice vehicles. It's like, it's a box with wheels. It drives. But I gotta admit, that one caught my attention. Show me that 6 of Swords, please. Show me that 6 of Swords, and now you know a little bit more about me. Sorry, I do go on sometimes. 6 of Swords. And 10 of Wands, it's hard to leave it behind, but you're still making the investment. I told you it's not going to be the easiest thing. It's not. You associate moving on with strain, but I still see you determined to do it. It's not necessarily the easiest thing, but it does kind of feel like the burden's on you to make forward momentum, to make strides, okay? In the 5 of Swords, you often wonder, I don't want you to, please be careful with that, okay? This idea of you moving on, I know sometimes it kicks up in the back of the headspace. Now this could be the other side. Whatever it is you're exiting might be trying to pull you back. I'm actually kind of leaning towards that. You know me. As soon as I see something negative, what are you doing? What are you doing? So I have absolutely no... Again, I'm not terribly popular with the Leo collective. I don't honestly feel like it's you, though. Because your energy has been so resolute, determined, up until that point when you actually transition. Your energy is starting to get pulled backwards, and I don't believe it's within you. I think it's outside of you. Whatever the situation is, just be careful with that energy, okay? I'm telling you this out of a real place of concern. I don't like the way it talks to you, or speaks to you, or makes you feel. Burdens, guilt, failure. You're gonna fail, you're gonna fail. Now that could be coming from within you, okay? You showed me the Six of Swords. I'm determined to break from this. I didn't say it was easy. It's not. Especially if you associate the leaving as on you. Right? I gotta do this. They're not gonna. I gotta do it. It's not. It doesn't have to be they. Again, it's a circumstance. It could be a job for all I know. It's not. But it could be. Your energy shows me a strong resolution of where it's been and where it wants to go. Then I see something that does not match that. The more you make strides in that Six of Swords, I believe you're receiving some not so great feedback from the situation or person that you were trying to exit. And it kind of plays up on all your own fears. It's gonna fail. You're gonna fail without me, Leo. Right? Try to exit, somebody tries to pull you back. I know. You know, it's... I don't want to say it's a test. I don't like that word. Makes me uncomfortable. And frankly, I don't think it's terribly realistic. It's one of those things that it's like, Leo, if you really want this, if you really want to move on, you're going to have to push through this too. This last barrier, whatever that is to you. Again, it's upon your exit energy, which you've interpreted as, this feels correct to me. I have to do this. I need to do this. And when you really start to engage on that Six of Swords even further, there's an upsetting energy that kind of comes in and tries to intercede. And I really don't feel like it's you. Because you've shown me consistency up until this point. So, could those doubts about the burdens and how difficult this is, could this be wreaking havoc on you? Sure. Might it delay your Six of Swords boat? Uh-huh. I just feel like you've already learned that lesson. But yeah, it could be coming from within you. I just don't see it as you. I do feel like that's kind of like your last standing barrier before you full on transition into something else. Your something else is right here. And a big part of it has to you, getting back to you and what's right for you. That Ace of Pentacles you're telling me is right for me. That Knight of Swords you're telling me is right for me. You're telling me strength, which is you. My love, my hopes, desires, dreams, wishes, they're all here with me. I'm choosing this. So I've given it a damn good think. And what I have does not match up to what I innately feel. Something is not clicking here. Okay? This ignition is not turning over, going back to the car. It ain't turning. So if it's a junker, it's a junker. In which case, it's not getting you from point A to point B. In which case, this car, this vehicle, whatever this is to you, isn't moving despite its function. Okay? So let's just be careful with this. Alright? I don't like this. I don't. It does kind of pop up as, again, Six of Swords, Six of Swords. As you're trying to exit, here's like this one final barrier. You got to push through that if you really want the other side. You want that new rose, you want it good. You're going to have to push past this It could be self-inflicted fear, doubts, sense of self-sabotage. I'm setting myself up for failure if I move on. Oh, God, what am I doing? What am I doing? It's like a panic energy. It's panic. It's like a panic reflex. It doesn't mean it's true. But I do feel like it's coming from outside of you. So that's just something to be aware of. I don't know who or what that is. You might. Okay. The Lovers, Eight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Show me. Show me. Show me that you are just rocking that energy. Sure, there's some confusion. That's fine. That's fine. Not everything's going to lay out in a way that's easily always understood. But that's fine. Let's take a look. Show me. Show me the Lovers, please. Show me the Lovers, please, for Leo. Ooh! Careful now, honey. You're going to break something with that kind of energy. What are you doing? Okay. The Lovers and the Emperor. Oh, slow down, honey. Oh, don't slow down. That's fine. Three of Wands. Death. Waiting is over. Oh, my. My. Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, of course. The waiting's over. We don't like this card. No, Three of Wands can mean several things. Hope on the horizon, but so long as it's legitimate hope. Okay? I don't like it when it's like, oh, you got to keep the hope. You got to keep the hope for what? Is it realistic? Is that a realistic vision? Or are you just hoping to hope? There's good hope and then there's detrimental hope. The kind that keeps you going, even though it's probably not healthy. Unrealistic hope, unrealistic expectations, unrealistic waiting. Okay? You're trying to break something with that energy, honey. That's a lot. The Emperors and the Lovers. That's really standing in your power and claiming what looks like a powerful connection. And oh my, don't you feel good. Makes you feel 10 feet tall. As it should. A proper connection should make you feel 10 feet tall. Wow. Wow, waiting's over. How long have you been waiting? How long have you been waiting to embrace that person in that way? You understand? I don't know, but that's an imperative point, otherwise I wouldn't have seen it. The waiting's over. You get to embrace your person the way you've always wanted to. And it doesn't have to be someone specific. I do see very strong major arcana energy on something so simple and beautiful. The Four of Swords is a beautiful energy. It's so simple. Look at that. So I don't know. Look at that. Ooh. Leo in love? Leo that wants to be in love? Damn. So, whether or not you have been waiting for a specific connection to manifest itself or to embrace somebody specifically, I just know waiting's over. So some of you have identified that strong connection, strong Lover's energy is I've had to wait. Oh, I've had to wait for it and wait for it and wait for it. You don't gotta wait anymore. Oh, it's just one of those good times when I saw this for Taurus, like when, or I believe it was, when death covered up their Nine of Swords. I was like, yes. You know, and sometimes we have got to see death not just as a fearful... You've already had an ending back here. It took you a while to work your way into it, but it was done so logically and reasonably. And with a very strong, fair look at yourself and your situation. Okay? It was honest. We've been through that. I didn't need to see death. You had already arrived to the conclusion. I have to insist, though, I do believe the situation and a person's going to try to pull you back in a way that's not nice. It looks negative. A lot of pessimism, manipulation, and not nice words surrounding it. Could be coming from within you. I don't think so. Anyway, this is when we want to see death, is when we see this guy. So, We don't have to wait anymore. So we've been waiting for your lover for a long time, but I don't know that it's someone specific, but if it's the connection that you were wanting, if this is your new rose and you want it and you got it good, it's here, or it will be in future. And it's quite strong. It doesn't look pale at all. Sometimes in tarot we can get the illusion of something. Very thin layers. This is not thin at all. It's actually quite strong and it looks like a very solid lines being drawn. Sometimes in tarot I see things as a square. And those can be like a very soft lines. In other words, they're weak and they can be broken. This one is actually coming in as quite a solid shape. So when it comes in, you're going to know it instantly, but it's also like the waiting's over. You get to be either with that person, the way you've always wanted, full embracing. You get to love your lover, of course. Or it's the connection you've always longed for, and it's here. Regardless, it was dead center of the reading, so I know it's the imperative point. Eight of Swords. Let's see the confusion. Show me the Eight of Swords, please. Some of you, your North Node might be Aries, of course. Others of you, Gemini, possibly. I don't know, whatever that is to you. Maybe Sag. I don't know why I'm saying that. Their card's not here. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, 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 Eight of Swords. Leo, honey, I'm so excited for you. I love this reading. I really do. You're just kicking that. Boom! Yes! 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 Look! You got this! Honey, you got this! You got this! I don't care about the confusion. You are confident, and that's all I care about. You're gonna have some residual Eight of Swords shit. Everybody does. I don't know how you can be alive. It's just that no matter to the degree in which we allow our confusion to override what we do, what we say, what we feel, and you're not having it. It's in your downline, dead center reading. There you are. I don't know what you're attacking, but you're loving it. Okay? Leo is doing what Leo does best. And then right there, right underneath that, yeah, there's some confusion, but I'm still me, you know? I can't see everything, I admit that. And there's also this recognition in you that I have allowed things to kind of get to where they are because I insist upon confusion instead of just going with my feeling. Yes, thank you. Good job. Let's just do another one. That Three of Swords crap has held me on way too long, and I overthink that, and that has what really killed my passion over the years, or my sense of direction, my confidence. And for some of you, your pride, because the fact that your Emperor shot out with that Lovers and making you feel 10 feet tall tells me how intensely for some of you your pride has been affected by whatever that went on in the past. And yeah, not everything is clear to you, and there's still stuff you're working through, but the point is that you're acknowledging working through it, and you become more realized in the process. Yes? Yes. Rock on. 10 of Pentacles, please. Show me this 10 of Pentacles. I love it. I told you, you're showing me energy consistency. So I don't know what this is to you. This could be a family member. This could be a person who's like, see, Leo, honey, I know you're trying to do a Six of Swords. Let me just confuse you and cause you concern, disdain, manipulation, and feeling bad real quick. Before you do that, I respect your decision to get in your little boat, but just in case, I want you to think about all the bad things that can, it's coming in as a whisper. That's why I'm pissed off. Not pissed off, but irritated. That's when we get irritated. If you have Scorpio in your chart, you know what I mean. Page of Pentacles, I'm irritated with this. I'm irritated with it because it comes in. Don't forget to think about that, Leo. That's why I don't like it. I mean, I'm not trying to rain on your parade, Leo. But did you think about all the disastrous things that could happen if you left this situation? I don't think you've thought about it. Let me remind you. So I don't know if that's a person or if that's just your own inner plague as you push past this final barrier, and you do push past it. Let's make that clear. I don't like it. I don't like it. Sorry. I don't like it. Not just because the cards are here saying Five of Swords, Ten of Wands. I don't like it because of the way it comes in as you exit, which is not coincidental. And again, it's not consistent with what you've been displaying to me this whole time. But that could be, you know what? Speaking of nodes, that could be your South Node talking. If Aquarius is in your South Node like mine, possibly. Possibly that Sagittarian energy. I don't know. I'm sorry. Ten of Pentacles, please. I do tend to get lost in stuff. See, commitment to the self and the independence of thyself. You know, understanding our worth, recommitting to ourselves as a person, what we're about, what we stand up for, yeah? Show me that Ten of Pentacles, please. Let's do one more. Okay, I've seen some heaviness on your downline to the left, so again, I can't say I'm surprised then. The thing you're breaking from is trying to pop up last minute and throw itself into interference. Okay, that Ten of Pentacles, that's interesting. The Fool. Yeah, I don't know, there's the Eight of Cups here again, but it's a little different this time. You just won't commit to the confusion anymore, which is good. It's like you're trying to step away officially, totally, completely. Eight of Cups from the Two of Swords, the confusion. I won't. It's kind of like what you're going through over here. Again, a Leo that has a very strong sense of recognition about what's going on and what's happening and what they're experiencing it and how they're processing it. So again, I respect your process. It's this I won't. I refuse to emotionally commit to that which I can't explain or confuses me. I put way too much of my emotions into that. I've done it. I won't do it again. I want to be confused again. I'm trying to open up into what's best for me, not the worst, right? I've had a Ten of Pentacles before. I was emotionally absent from it. It took me a long time to catch up to it, to the reality of my situation. I own that. I'm responsible for it. I'm correcting it. I'm doing something about it, right? And I don't want to get caught up in that world again, right? But just because things aren't obvious doesn't mean I have to give in to that. It's a temptation for a lot of people because things aren't always straightforward or obvious or they're risky or they're a little scary. That doesn't mean we shouldn't invest ourselves into it, right? And that's what you're trying to refrain from because you want to keep an open-minded energy here for that Ten of Pentacles. You have hope and reinvigoration for a foundation that you can really put more of your energy onto. And there is something here, rather, I should say someone here that you are trying to expand your world into in a way that's positive and healthy and is the opposite of where you came from. Again, I see a lot. I do see a Leo. I do see a Leo. I like your process. You're being very confrontational, but not in a way that's overly bearing. You are cautious. You are. But you've also done a lot of work to understand what the heck's been going on. So please do not discredit that. Okay? I know. I do believe that's one of the things that sets you back. Overthinking, because when the swords kick in, man, your energy gets a little bit diverted. This person or situation knows that, so they're playing into those fears. But please don't. Please know that you can stand on your own. I see you wanting to open up to this Ten of Pentacles. I want to know more about this lover that you don't have to wait for anymore. It's so strong. It's like the strongest part of your border, one of your borders. So is your dead center here. I want to see more of this. I don't want that to take away from you. Just don't emotionally invest in confusion anymore. You don't need to do that. You know? Accept the energy more for what it is and embracing the positivity of the new, but something stronger, something that you can really throw yourself into, and what looks like with someone else. I'm going to try to focus on these because they seem to be the clearest parts of your reading. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Speaking of that. Yeah, I was going to say, they told me to pull one more, so I'm pulling one more. Yes. 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 There it is again. it gets sharper. You know what it is when you draw something, you go back, erase it, and you do it so many times the paper starts to get thin and the lines won't stay, you can't see it properly. It's like you're sketching on a new piece of paper and the lines are much stronger. And you don't mind if there's mistakes on it, because you don't want to spend all that time erasing. You don't want to get stuck in that quagmire of these pointless, useless thoughts that have held me back. Stuff like that. Anyway. Can I see more about this connection, please? Lovers, Emperor, Ace of Pentacles, King of Wands. Show me this. It's all here. There's... You want to love and to be unloved, and you have a star. You find it. The waiting's over. You literally get to embrace the lover. Or the strong connection, even if you don't know them specifically. That's who I'm trying to find out. Scorpio energy right there, as well as Aries, Gemini, as I said. Everybody's here. You have some very strong energy. Diverse chart, I'm sure. Tower, radical change of painful thoughts, 9 of Swords to the Tower. How so? The stars, yes. It's been really hard for you to understand what you want. It's been a hell of a process for you to understand what it is that you can change versus what it is you cannot change. It has been a very radical and difficult process for you to understand what is fearful and why it is fearful. Why does it cause you so much emotional distress? One of the things you have not been able to change. Okay, and then also what your stars are. Again, here twice. What actually means something to you and why. It took a while for you to understand or develop this. What your true star is. There's someone here whom you've put a lot of your perhaps mental energy into that represents the star or the lover. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But they do represent the more idealized heart space. Okay? And that's all you wanted. It was there under your contemplation energy. Okay? Very powerful contemplation energy. You want stars. You want the star, the big hope, the wish, the dream, the desire, plus the love. It's right here too. And that meant really forcing yourself to come to terms with some very difficult aspects of, again, what you've had. I told you, there's that Sagittarian energy again. North, north, south node, or perhaps an exit or entry point. There's some Sag in here somewhere. I can't see it in terms of the energy fluctuation. And keep an eye on the Archer. I don't know. Anyway, it took many a painful night sweats. Nah, it's no easy thing. It's no easy thing to see, you know. But you're making it happen. You are making it happen. It's beautiful. It is growing pains. But it is growing pains you seem more than happy to take on. Apparently, the waiting is over to embrace that particular energy or person. You will still have some work to do. But it is work that benefits you, I promise. And you come out glowing on the other side, you know? You do. Like I said, you've had some very consistent energy. Strong-willed. It's, again, what you had to realize, which was painful and scary, and what you stood to gain. Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, the stars. It's what you wanted. Going towards it. Not without work. But you already knew that. There you are. Okay. This. For some of you, this energy becomes more imperative to you, Capricorn season, which is late December to late January. Okay? It becomes imperative. You need it. You don't just want it. You need it. Honey, you don't just want it, you need it. And you don't just need it, you want it. It's both. It's coming across heavily as Capricorn season. By the way, if you're new to my channel, this is when I typically do time checks. I don't always do them, but this by far was the most solid reference point. So it might start within Scorpio season and continue to develop and strengthen in terms of your wants, like Capricorn season. I'm not saying you're running out and marrying this person tomorrow. What I'm saying is you become a lot more cognizant about what you're pulling in by Capricorn season, I believe. The 15th might be important to some of you and is simply confirmation of a day that might be important. You might connect strongly with this person in Capricorn season, possibly Scorpio season. I mean full contact. Four of Swords again. Yeah, full contact. I have to focus. Some of this. We're opening up and rejoicing to a foundation that actually feels very right to us. Your love for this is overflowing. King of Cups, more. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to big my sign up. It's just consistency, just like yours. There is just water, water, water in all the best places. When it comes to you, when you reflect past your kind of transfer of energy, you go into spaces of love. So I keep getting heavy water references. So it's not just Scorpio, we got some Cancer here too. For some of you, there might be some connectivity here with that person, possibly in about 3 weeks now, roughly. But I think I see things kind of picking up more strongly towards the end of the year. Okay, so we have some sort of rough connectivity. I believe in the next month, I would say specifically 3 weeks. Again, more so in Scorpio season, and then really picks up during Capricorn season, looking outwards and speaking. Looking outwards and speaking. Just someone who represents that energy. And it just kind of builds more and more into your decision making back here with the Two of Wands of what is correct to you. This might be the person, by the way, whom you speak to. Because I did see your outward communication. You might be talking to that person about what is fair and not fair. The struggles and the things you've had to do. Is that what you're doing? Is you're confiding in them? Are you confiding in them? when you talk to this person that makes you realize the kind of fairness thing? The emotional laxity that you've experienced with your Ten of Pentacles and how things have slowly changed over time. And that you understand better that the break was inevitable, but you held on as long as you could. And the more you break from it, your energy picks up in the positive direction. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to focus in on that Ten of Pentacles, more so under your future orientation with the Fool, and of course Ace of Cups, beautiful energy. Try not to give so much emotional bearance to confusion. You understand that the less you do that, the less pain. I'm fucking telling you. Hey, what was I? Something. Okay, don't be mad at me. All right, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. The timeline stands for some of you, but not until a year out. In terms of new Ten of Pentacles, when you connect with the connection you so desire and speaks to you so strongly, and the waiting's over, you finally get to embrace your lover, and you feel 10 feet fucking tall because you got a new rose in town and you can't stop to mess around. Beautiful. When that happens, I don't know. I see different points of connectivity. But in terms of the Fool, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Resplendent, okay, we're opening up to a new foundation, a new way of life. That may not be for a full calendar year. Okay, we're looking at new foundational energy for some of you, a year. However, that's your Ace of Pentacles, honey. And I'm bringing that up because it is dead center to you in that reading. And you are taking action, but we have to remember the Knight of Swords can't build Rome overnight. I mean, he's well-intended and he got some energy, baby. But he can't do all that overnight. This can take a process. This can take a minute. Now, your development as a person, in terms of understanding things that are principal and core to you, what is right for you, exit, so we've discussed all that. That's going to happen over a period of time, and for some of you it's happening now. Others of you are back here. Others of you are here in this quiet contemplation phase with your general overview, so it's been with you for some time, and I know that because you pulled 3 majors on your 4 swords. So I know this has been with you, and it's been with you, and it's been with you. And what you want is natural, it's beautiful. The Star, Strength, and the Chariot. And as you continue to make those inroads to movement, to change, 6 of Swords twice, 5 of Pentacles, I have to do this. This is what's right for me. It's wrong for... That's what I keep trying to say. I'm sorry, honey. It's wrong for me to stay in something I don't feel anything for anymore. That's the bigger crime. That's what I've been trying to say. Thank you. I appreciate that, Spirit. It's kind of like... I've weighed things up, and it's kind of a bigger crime for me to stay in something I don't have faith in, emotional faith. If you're not committed emotionally to this anymore, right? I don't know, whatever that is to you, I don't know. I just know where you want to be. And when you start working on this and working on this, the Ace of Pentacles gets more viable. And I'm telling you, it might be upwards to a year before you can really see the Fool and your Ten of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups. The connectivity with this person is happening at multiple points prior to that, I believe. There might be some, like I said, some really strong energy exchanges around Scorpio and Capricorn season. I don't know. But the manifestation just gets stronger. But in a good way. But yes, for some of you, I have to insist. For some of you, the break. What about it? 5. Well, that's consistent too, isn't it? Okay. I wanted to know about the break because it's been here a couple times. So in terms of physical break from whatever this is, as we've discussed, for some of you we're looking at next May. And that could also be where that tension's coming from. As you exact more of that 6 of Swords energy, I'm seeing the kickback and the frustration. Okay. As you try to exit the situation or person doesn't want you to. like I said, that's like your last barrier between you and your next life. Well, in this life. But you know what I mean. Regardless, I don't want that to pull away from your reading, honey, which is ridiculously beautiful. I mean, I know I make quite the mess, but I do hope you remember your baseline, which is fantastic. It's wonderful, and I want it for you. I know it was rough, but then how it transitioned is just, it's gorgeous. You want it to be peaceful. Let me make that clear. I know you don't want to fight, but it's not really like you're fighting the situation so much as you're fighting for yourself, your freedom, your life. And that includes your love. It's all right here. I want to clean this up so you can see it a little better, but I think it's a little late for that. Yes, I am quite the messy reader. I have been accused. I understand. Guilty. You know, honey, I gotta read the way I gotta read. That's just the way it is. I'd rather you have a comprehensive, cohesive message than one that's all nice and tidy, okay? But, just... Okay. That's your contemplation, future orientation. Take all that fussiness away. Okay, let's get back to the baseline. 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles. Yep, it sucks. But also, real. The High Priestess, King of Wands, 6 of Swords. I've been feeling for some time I've needed to move on. I know this, and the more I accept it, literally, I feel better about myself, what I'm doing, and why I'm doing it. The Lovers, 8 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. I have a strong connection here I get to embrace as my own. I've been waiting for it for a long time, and it could specifically be somebody whom I've always wanted to embrace that particular person. 8 of Swords, I don't know everything, and I'm coming to terms with that. I saw your King of Wands clarifying it too. 10 of Pentacles, I have a new journey and possibly a foundation that fits me. My heart overfloweth for it. And it starts all the way back here with that little unassuming 4 of Swords. Isn't that brilliant? But the intensity of tarot is such that this can stretch out. Expand, contract, expand, contract. The point is, honey, so long as you keep your eye on the star, you're going to get to it. And if you really want that star, and I mean go beyond want and do. Don't just want it. Somebody quoted me once. I forgot. I said it once and somebody quoted me. I mean, you can want all you want, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't get off your ass and do something about it. Wanting is easy, and it is. Desires are easy, and so they are. Do you got the energy to back it up? People say they want all the time. Want is easy. Want is nothing. You really want something, you get it. You prove it. You back it up so the universe knows to take you seriously. And so you are. But it's not a challenge, honey. It's not a challenge. In fact, I don't think you want to fight at all. It actually looks like a very calm, peaceful resolution on your part. The only kickback I saw was when you, again, try to act on that 6 of Swords. That's when that last barrier comes in. I'm just very impressed with your reading overall. That's all I'm trying to say, honey. That's my... I know, I do go on. Humor me. I'm sorry. Or don't humor me. You can turn me off if you want. Free will, it's your choice. Because I actually don't like being humored. Nothing pisses me off than being humored. So if you like to tune in just to listen, cool. I love that. I respect that. You know, but if you're there just to rip on it and be jaded and pissed off and cynical, what do you mean I gotta do work? I don't think this is a good fit for you. But that's not the Leo I'm looking at. No, sir. No, sir. Ma'am. Nope. That's not the Leo I'm looking at. I'm not seeing a jaded, washed out, give up, defeated, I have no energy, just call it quits, it's too hard. That's not the Leo I'm seeing. Leo I'm seeing today says, I got something. I'm going to get it. Not to piss you off, but to do what's right for me. Something like that. I got one life. Playfulness. Getting to know each other. I told you. There's someone here that you seem to connect with. I don't know what the connectivity points are. I don't think you fully realize the kind of world you have with this person upwards until a year out. But yeah, there's playfulness. This person brings out their playful side. It's not just flirtation, it's this sort of ease in your energy that you can both have a conversation, you can both have a laugh, you can both relax in each other's energies, and you can both be mentally stimulated by each other. That's what playfulness is. It also suggests you both enjoy very similar things. You both might enjoy being outdoors. I don't know, listening to music. It's about capturing that youthful spirit. Okay? And then getting to know each other. Yes, as you two continue to know each other, it brings out your playful energies in each other. And it's more than that. But yes, I do. This person brings... I didn't really need that one then. Release your ex in case there was any... Yeah, no, well, okay. And again... We have to take these with a grain of salt. It is for the collective, so it's going to mean different things. So I'm obligated to say it may not be a person. It might be a situation. It's a person. That person is... As you try to release them, they're not necessarily trying to release you. And that's why I said, Leo, be careful. Because when they come in with those little whispers, they're actually quite substantial. And I have a sneaking feeling that the situation that you're exiting, you know this. You already know that. They kind of have that ability to whisper in your ear. Failures. What if it's a failure? What if it's a failure? I feel like you know this. Your energy doesn't... Granted, I only saw that one very small part of them. But it is one-dimensional. I didn't see too much else. Because you, again, were trying to do your own thing and be the best Leo you can be. You were ready to move on. They weren't ready for you to move on. Hence why I saw that last barrier. Anyway, release your ex, or rather for some of you, soon to be. Some of you ain't happened yet. Some of you, it has not happened yet. Anything else, please? Heart-to-heart conversations, I saw that back here. Okay. I told you, you might be talking with this. You're building connectivity with somebody. I don't think you see it that way yet. Perhaps you don't allow yourself to experience it that way, is what I should say. But it makes you think you need separation. Separation. I don't think this person is a poor influence to you. If anything, the person you talk to or who influences you, it makes you think you should go back and try. I don't know why it's coming across that way, but it's like when you talk to them, you learn things about love or relationships, and it makes you want to go back to this one and do some Four of Pentacles on it, right? But you still can't find any more feeling in it. So, is that what it is? When you have those conversations, when they go outside of you, you try to bring it back, and it doesn't apply. It won't apply. It won't. It's like a layer that won't apply to that home world. It's like a layer that doesn't apply to this person. It's like I have these fantastic conversations. I learn about love. I learn about relationships. I learn, but when I try to apply it to this, it's like a layer that won't fit to that person. Right? Well, that's because your heart's not in it, or their heart's not in it, most likely the both of you. You know, when we apply those skills, it's under the assumption that both people are responding to it, you know? And it's like separation is the inevitable course here. Release your ex, separation. It's happening. And you want it to happen. Like, you know, you can't apply these lessons you're learning to this person. And that's one of the things you're learning. You know? But you are learning it. Like I said, I'm not too worried. I'm not too focused on that which you're leaving behind. As I like to remind people, and I think I reminded that of Scorpio. fairly recently. I don't want you to focus on what you're losing. I want you to focus on what you're gaining. And very soon for some of you, this might speed up. Okay. By very soon, honey, by next May, this qualifies as very soon. 6 months is nothing to me. That's one of the benefits of having no reference for time. Everything to me is right around the corner, and so it is. If you are over the age of 30, you're going to start feeling that thing where things just kind of speed up. So yeah, the separation, for some of you, yeah, I would say possibly within 6 to 8 months. The thing is you're not a victim. You don't see it that way. You don't feel it that way. You don't perceive it that way. Because you're not thinking about what you're losing. You are actually actively aware of what you're gaining. And it's sharp. It's so sharp. I see a box with some of the strongest lines on it. Very strong lines defining it. Or trying to define itself, I think is what I'm trying to say. Yes. They are lines of the future that are trying to define themselves, but they're incredibly sharp, very solid angles that I'm seeing. That was brilliant. I get to claim that connection, hell yeah. I get to claim that lover, whatever it is. Waiting's over. Death was over, 3 wands, brilliant. Waiting's over. So yes, again, this is very, very positive, and in tarot, as and in life, as we know, we have work to do. But Leo, honey, if you didn't want it, you wouldn't be doing it. It's really that simple. If you didn't want it, you wouldn't be doing it. That's it. And it's more than want. I told you. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? You don't just want it, you need it. The more you need it, the more you want it. It's playing off each other. Okay? Okay. Alright, well, why not? It's an hour and 20 minutes anyway. What do I care if I throw it on some charms at this point? I started worrying about watch more to try to keep me on track. It hasn't worked. It hasn't worked. But I like the spirit of the thing. It has yet to work, but, you know, I keep trying. Okay, for some of you, your exiting and or entry energy is Capricorn or Aries. I do feel strongly, though, you have some pretty incorporated Aries into your chart. So that could be what I'm speaking to. Capricorn energy, okay. You might have that in you. That could be showing me some of the resistance, because Capricorn is famously known for resistance, but, you know, I'm going to keep going, keep going. That's one of the reasons why they're so successful, but not in everything, because you can have that same mentality and work against you too. I don't know. But for some of you, you might have Aries Cap in your chart. You could be dealing with either one. M. Yes. Moon? That's not right. Moon. I mean, it could be. Could be some critical energy around the full moon, but that's not right. It sounds like moon, but it's not. Honey, it could be German. Good God. Everything could be a German name. I say that out of someone, hello, Schmidt. Okay, let me tell you, the vowels and everything get very complex. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Who knows? Maybe your nickname's Mooney. I don't know. Pegasus, the masculine, of course. I'm not saying you are masculine. What I'm saying is it's the representation of the masculine sense of pride, freedom, being able to take flight and choose for ourselves. Yes. The busy bee. Yes, I'm sure some of you are very, very busy. There's never a good time for anything, I know. But there you go. Small dog, somebody else got this too. Can't remember who, but terribly common in terms of just, I see it a lot. A lot of people obviously have dogs. Honestly, I could remove this charm. Honestly, it just, I feel like everybody's got a dog, and I will be too. Yay! I'll be expanding my family. Yay! In January. So a new dog for me, but it won't be a toy dog. So this is a toy dog. This is like a Chihuahua, Terrier, Yorkie, small little dog. Poodle maybe. No, but I'll be getting a husky. I'm gonna have a baby husky in the family. Yay, I'm so excited. It's been, let's see, well, it's been a while. Pip passed away, for those of you who remember Pip. He passed away last December. And it's taken me a while to want to bring in a new fur baby, but we're doing it. One of your exiting and or energy, one of your entering and or exiting energies might be Scorpio. Grapes. Somebody likes their wine, somebody likes their indulgences, and somebody might like good food. No, who doesn't? Well, I'm going to start on that. Some people can eat garbage all day. Sorry, I'm just saying. There's the difference between grapes and a juice box, honey. Okay, that's it. I'm just saying. Anyway, and big masculine glasses. These, oh, I just love, they're so freaking cute. Big masculine glasses. Okay, I think that I wanted to get, but that's it. I got an M. That's all I got was an M. If you have a dog named Mooney, I will laugh so hard. But you let me. I don't think that's it, but still, I just think that would be funny. Okay, yes, the Ten of Pentacles, so I've seen that for you before already. You opened with it, disengaging from it. Opening to a new Ten of Pentacles that is much more brilliant and beautiful. The cat, the intuition, yes, of course, highly intuitive, yes, you are. I've seen that for you, and it was positive as well. Big heart, yes, you do. I saw that for you. Can I get some more initials, please? I mean, I don't know why I'm arguing with Spirit. They're going to show me what they're going to show me. I told you there's some Sagittarian influence energy here. I can't see it, and it's driving me bananas. It could be, as we were discussing, Sagittarian South Node, Sagittarian North Node. Okay? In that case, if it's in your South Node, don't use those traits. If it's in your North Node, do. You might have some very strong Sag in your chart. You could be connecting to one, but I keep getting that Sagittarian energy, and I don't know where it's coming from. It keeps hitting me in the head. Like, what about the Archer? What about it? It's driving me nuts. What about the Archer? I don't know what that did. I don't. They just keep showing me the Archer over and over again. Why is that so important? I don't know. Perhaps that's your activity. Perhaps that's your hobby is art. I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It's driving me bananas. All right. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, of course. L and S. Very good. All right. That's enough. Put in the comments as you see fit. Leo, congratulations on a fantastic reading. I am so happy for you to see so much self-claiming energy. If you've actually hung out this long, thank you. I appreciate you. Not everybody does. But again, good job nonetheless. Again, let me know as you see fit, yeah? Good luck to you. I'll check on you in a couple of weeks, and we'll do that intimate tarot, and we'll see what's up with this. Maybe we'll see what's up with this lever. That you look forward to embracing. Wait, time's over. Let's see more of that. Okay, Leo, take care. Be well.